Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome. Welcome so much. Go Steamrollers indeed there, Joey. Thank you so much for joining us on Playoff Cheese League Baseball. So this is pretty exciting. I have, I believe, everything that I need here in the broadcast booth. Thank you so much for joining us today. This evening, I suppose, or perhaps this afternoon if you're watching from the West Coast. Today we have quite the treat, and as I take a sip of water, of course, quite the treat we have today. The Olympians versus the Steamrollers. As I have a frog in my throat, of course. So, let's check out one or two more things here, making sure that everything is going smoothly with the broadcast tonight from the Geek Cheese booth here. Thank you so much for watching us here, Geek Cheese on YouTube. Cheese League Baseball, of course, is powered by Super Mega Baseball 3. I highly encourage everyone out there, please go buy this game. I'm not paid or endorsed by Super Mega Baseball 3 or Metalhead Software. I just absolutely love this game, and I hope you do too. So it's available on all platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and on Steam. So that is our little announcement there. Let's take a look at a little preview of our game tonight. Of course, the Olympians versus Steamrollers, best of 5 here in the league semifinals. And I do apologize to see me looking over. It's because I'm monitoring our chat and checking out our stream health and everything else over here in the broadcast booth. Tonight we have Finley Oldham on the mound, starting for the Olympians. Finley Oldham, 5 wins this season for the Olympians. The most wins in Cheese League Baseball. Definitely your top pitcher in Cheese League Baseball. He's going to be facing Carrasco Schroeder. Good strikeout pitcher here for the Steamrollers. Should be interesting. You see some of the notable players there. Bernal, the right fielder for the Olympians. We also have Marty Hull, good catcher, and of course Gertie Booper, good old shortstop for the Steamrollers. We've got Banjo Crane, somebody to look out for, the right fielder. Chuck Roquette, of course their second baseman, steady hand at second base, and Jericho Dozen Rolls, their center fielder. Quite the quizzical look in his face. So without further ado, folks, let's broadcast our first Cheese League Baseball playoff game. Of course, we're going to be playing tonight at the Motor Yard, the beautiful Motor Yard, home of the Steamrollers. And believe it or not, I have scorecards and everything in front of me. So that's how dedicated to this craft we have become. There's a nice panning shot of the Motor Yard as we look at our starting lineups for our two teams. Booper, Mullins, and Bernal will lead it off here for the Olympians. In the top of the first, Gertie Booper. Of course, we reset all stats, and she hits one. A little slow roller to Alex Clark, third base. And that's how we open the game. There's Ellie Mullins. Mullins really turned it around. Started off a little slow here for the Olympians, but had a better end to her season. Right back to Schroeder for a quick 2 outs. Here's Delmo Bernal. Take a look here quick at Schroeder while we can. 4-seamer slider, curveball, changeup. Also throws that fork ball. Has that weird dip to it. Hit to Roquette, diving stop. In the dirt, good pick there by Annika Proctor. And a quick 1-2-3. Go the Olympians. The Olympians struggled toward the end of the season. Dropped a little more games than they probably would have liked. Definitely carried by good pitching from Finley Oldham and the like. That one's popped up. Gertie Booper is there. Camps under it. For out number 1. So it should be a good pitching matchup. Steamrollers have just been hot. Of course, they top spot in the Cheddar division. As Crane fouls that one away. Oldham pitches, popped up. Looks like Neil Shaw out there. And it is for out number 2. And here's Annika Proctor. Hit well above, I say well above 300. I believe so. She actually might have ended 298. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Ball outside, 4-seamer slider, curve and change. And there's that nice break to that slider. Fouled away. Full count here to Proctor. Got her, swinging at the high cheddar in the outside corner. 96 on the gun there. Finley Oldham. Hull, Trickster, and Pinata, 4, 5, and 6 due up now for the Olympians. Here's Marty Hull, one of the better hitting catchers here in Cheese League Baseball. And, oh, just past the diving pace for the first hit of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And here is Joy Trickster with a runner on first. Of course, Hull's not the fastest runner there on first base. And hit to Alex Clark. And to Rockette, to Proctor. They can't turn 2. So we'll just score that as the 5-4 putout. Let's go Bork, Bork, Bork indeed. Spencer Pinata steps in. 1-1 count. Foul back toward the booth. Almost catch that.
Nope, high.
High and outside. 2-2.
Right 3.
And got him. There's some high cheddar for you too. 97. Pitching there from Schroeder.
Center fielder, number 20.
And Shaw steps in. Shaw was among the league leaders in RBIs. Actually, for most of the season. I believe he ended up in like the 5th or 6th spot. 1-2 on Shaw. And ball outside. Try to get him a chase. 2-2. Grounded to Rockette. To Proctor for the final out. Heart of the order due up here. Rockette, Johnston, and Pace for the home team Steamrollers. Here's steady hand at second base, Chuck Rockette. Packed house tonight at the Motor Yard, of course. Chugga Chugga Choo Choo Blue, that's what the Steamrollers fans are sporting. Olympians fans sporting the Olympian blue.
Take your base.
And he's walked. So Oldham doesn't walk a lot of people. So that's pretty darn interesting. I believe Rockette doesn't run that well. Kind of a mid-range runner. Kurt Johnson steps in, hits one. Oh, Mullins is there to snag it for the first out. Here's Shepard Pace. He's one of those guys with a very unique look here. That's hit to right at Shaw in center field for the second out. And here's Hudson Hopkins. I still say Hudson Hopkins sounds like a superhero's identity, as that one's fouled into the Olympians dugout. And a base hit into right field. Runner goes to third. Throw comes in to Mullins at second. So we got runners in the corners, 2 outs. And here's Alex Clark. Now, Alex Clark actually struggled quite a bit this season. So we'll see if he can come up big here. 1-1. And fouled away. The 1-2. And again, almost same spot. Try to get her chased low. 2-2 count. Got her swinging over it. Clark is not happy with herself. So the Rollers strand a pair. Go to the top of the third. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Olympians. And here's Werner Fowl. Now Werner Fowl had a rough season. And that one's right back at Schroeder. A little hot shot for the first out. And here's Liam Bowles. Bowles and Foul were two of the Olympians hitters that had the roughest seasons. And that one sneaks right through the wickets into center field. So the Olympians with a base runner. And we're back to the top of the order. Gertie Booper steps in. They might not keep Clark around as the runner goes. And safe. Look at that. Stolen bag there. How about that? Steamrollers do like to run. 2-2 on Booper. There's a foul ball. Reset, do it again. Pitch in the dirt. Good block there behind the plate. And tapped, kind of a swinging bunt. Oh, they throw to third. Get him in the rundown. And let's see, can they tag him out? There we go. Boy, that was very, very poor base running on the Olympians' part. That was right at home plate. That should have not happened. Especially with one out. So runner on first, and Ellie Mullins in. It's quickly 1-2. And hit right to pace. And there's out number 3. So wasted opportunity there for the Olympians. They strand one runner. 9-1 and 2. Two up here for the home team Rollers. There's Kai Best. Catcher for the Steamrollers. Oh, no. Oh, wow. We'll have to see what's happening here. That hot shot back to Oldham, and he is hurt. That is not good. He is in extreme pain, and we're going to have to check on him. Booper to Mullins to Panada. They're unable to complete the double play. That is interesting. So runner on first here. Banjo Crane steps in and hit right to Shaw. There's out number 2. Runner retreats. That is interesting. I'm going to make myself a note of that. That may impact Oldham's next start, and that's important in this 5-game series. So Annika Proctor steps in now with a runner on first. Runner runs quite well and slides it safely. Crowd here at the Motor Yard did not like that. Ball up, 3-1. Good hitters count here for Proctor. Check on the runner again, slides in safely. Seen Blaze out of the bullpen quite a bit for the Olympians, and Proctor is walked. So not what you want to do coming right out the bullpen. That brings up Chuck Rockett. He walked his first time up. Low ball. Two, I would say, borderline pitches. And there's a gimme back from the umpire. 2-1. Big floater up there. 3-1 now to Rockett. Big chance here for the Rollers. Full count. And don't put it there again. Popped up. Shallow left field. Diving. Oh, Booper's there. Almost a collision between Bowles and Booper. So a couple of runners stranded. And we go to the top of the 4th. Bernal steps in. 3, 4, and 5 due up now for the Olympians. There's a strike. 2-1. 100 miles an hour in the gun there from Carrasco Schroeder. And good pitching. 98 down and in. Tied him up. That brings up Marty Hull. Base hit his first time up. 0-2 on Hull. And again, 100 on the gun. That one's hit quite well. Does it have the distance? It does. Home run, Marty Hull. 387-foot shot, his first homer of these playoffs. His first RBI as well. The Olympians take the 1-0 lead.
Designated hitter, number 13.
And Joy Trickster steps in, 0 for 1 today. And there's a base hit up the middle. So a little 1-out hit there for Trickster.
Now
Brings up
batting,
Pinata.
the first baseman,
0 for
number
1 today.
15.
Motor Yard's a beautiful ballpark, has that high wall there in right field. Kind of a short porch, I guess. 2-1 on Pinata. And could this be 2? Proctor to Pace to Proctor, the 3-6-3 double play. The Olympians strike first, though. Get 1 run on Marty Hull's homer. Lead at 1-0. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 5, 6, and 7 due up here for the Rollers. Kirk Johnston steps in. Hits that one quite well, but just missed it. Neil Shaw's there for the first out. And Shepard Pace now steps in and hits one into center field. Left center, I guess, for a base hit. Pace on first. Hopkins steps in. He's 1 for 1.
Number 22.
The infield at double play depth. Shepard Pace runs a little maybe above average. And that's hit to Booper. This should be 2 to Mullins. And to Pinata, there's the 6-4-3 double play. Bottom part of the order due up now for the Olympians. Shaw, Fowl, and Bowles.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Thoughts and
number
prayers
20.
indeed, comrade, to Finley Oldham. We'll have to track how he's doing. And there's a big looping curveball for a strike. 0-2 on Shaw. Again, actually that might be that fork ball that's diving down in it. Or diving straight down, rather. There's the first out. Forkball's a very tough pitch to kind of perfect.
Number 46.
Kind of has a movement similar, I guess similar to a knuckleball, maybe with a little more spin.
Ball inside.
Or a foul, looks at a strike. 2-1. It's 0 for 1 today.
Foul ball.
That one's fouled back. 2-2.
Foul ball. Strike 3.
And got him. And Schroeder's very happy with himself.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And here's Liam Bowles, 1 for 1 today, with a single.
Ball inside. That's inside. That's up. Strike.
And there's a strike from Schroeder. 3-1 now.
Ball 4.
And he's
Perfect.
walked. So Bowles walks, brings up
Now
top of the
batting,
order,
the
and
shortstop,
Gertie Booper,
number 11.
0 for 2 today.
Strike. That's
It
down.
was actually Bowles that stole a bag last time, too.
Strike.
There's a strike. 1-2 now on Booper.
Strike
And
3.
got her chasing outside. Good pitch. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, I'd just like to thank one of our signature sponsors here,
Now batting.
Super Mega Baseball 3, Pyramid Investments. If it's not shaped like a pyramid, it's not a good investment.
Low.
Alex Clark steps in. There's a foul ball. 1-1 on Clark. 1-2 now.
Strike.
And, ooh, got her chasing. Hull recovers. And fires put out.
Now batting, the catcher. Number
Kai Best has a single today. And hits that one. And right at Neil Shaw. I used to hate playing the outfield. Get a hit like that, kind of knuckles on you sometimes when it's hit so square. Really, really hard to field. Sometimes it looks like the ball's going all over the place. This Jericho dozen rolls, grounds to Gertie Booper. There's out number 3. And the Olympians bullpen's doing a good job of shutting down these Steamrollers hitters. go to the top of the 6th.
Now batting,
Ellie
the
Mullins
second
leads it off.
baseman, number 14.
0 for 2 today.
No. No.
Grounded to Pace.
Out.
Across to Proctor for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
And
number
here's
19.
Bernal.
Nope, high.
He's 0 for 2. Top of the 6th, folks.
Ball inside.
Moving right along.
No,
Schroeder is
left.
still locked in. You see a lot of movement there
Strike.
on his velocity, junk, and accuracy meter. Stamina dropping down too. That's a base hit into center field. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing that Steamrollers bullpen sooner than later.
Number
And
16.
here's Marty Hull. Have yourself a playoff game, Marty Hull. 2 for 2. Home run,
That's up.
single, and RBI. Of course, the RBI from the home run.
Strike.
Good runner on first
Ball high.
for the Olympians. Maybe add an insurance run here. Oh, that one gets away from Kai Best. Let's call that a pass ball. And they throw. Just don't like that pickoff move. There's too many moving parts, too many
Ball
things
four.
could happen.
Take your base.
And might have been an intentional outside pitch there to put Hull on first. So this brings in Will Steady.
Strike.
And there's a strike. Sets up the double play though, and this should do. Oh no, Roquette bobbles it, recovers, fires the first for the second out. Runners move up, of course. So now it's second and third. Spencer Panada steps in with 2 outs, and a shattered bat. Proctor, Fields, tags him out. So 2 left on base. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, and Banjo Crane steps in.
Now in the game, number 4.
And we're going to have a defensive replacement. Chuck Evans comes in at first base, and thought he's going to be tested right away, but Mullins takes that for the first out. There's Proctor, 0 for 1 with a walk today. Blaze is out there pitching. You see a 30th pitch right now. So see how much longer he lasts. Oh, look at Evans. Nice jumping catch. And a base hit up the middle for Chuck Roquette. So 2 out hit. Let's see if the Rollers can put something together here. Here's Kurt Johnston. And Johnston pops that one up. Home run in a silo. And Blaze puts it away himself for the final out. Top of the 7th, folks. Bottom part of the order due up for the Olympians. They still lead at 1-0. Of course, Marty Hull's home run is the only difference here. Neil Shaw steps in.
Ball inside.
Got your whole fortune bet on the Rollers, says Comrade. So
Strike.
we'll see. It's a 5-game series. That one's hit quite well. Is that going to be off the big wall? Nope. Banjo Crane is there to snag it for the first out. And Crane hasn't had much work out there. The outfielders, outside of Neil Shaw, haven't really had a lot of work.
Strike.
Foul looks at strike number 2 from Steady.
Strike.
And looks at strike 3.
Now batting,
Blue with the
third baseman, number
Call
28.
there. 2 outs. And Bowles steps in. He's 1 for 1. He pops that one up. Long run there for Johnston. He puts it away for out number 3. So, of course, we only play 7 innings here, folks. 6, 7, and 8 due up
Now batting,
for the Steamrollers. So this is their last chance.
now pitching,
And I was
number
just going to say, I bet we're
23.
going to see Bree, the closer here for the Olympians. And there's a pop-up.
Out.
Shaw for out number 1.
Batting, the designated hitter, number 22.
Pyramid Investments. It's not a scheme.
Low.
Hudson Hopkins steps in, looks at a strike there.
Inside.
3-1 now to Hopkins. 1 for 2 today, and he pops that one up. Looks like Hull is going to be there. Or no, maybe it'll be Evans. Evans calls him off. There's out number 2. The Rollers down to their final out. And Alex Clark steps in. And actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter. Tristan Rios comes in. Pinch hit for Clark. Rios is a little bit more of a contact and power hitter. Really looking to get somebody on base. And that was foul. 1-2 now. And try to get him chase outside. Good pitch. Jammed him. Popped up to Bree. And there it is, folks. That'll do it. Olympians win 1-0 in the first Cheese League Baseball playoff game. Let's take a look here at the lines. 1-5-0 for the Olympians, 0-4-0 for the Steamrollers. So, I choose you, says Joe in the chat. That's funny. So those are the lines there, folks. Let's take a look here at the offense. Honestly, not a lot happening. On the Olympian side, of course, the big hits there. Marty Hull had a great game. 2 for 2 with a walk, that solo shot. Of course, that was the deciding factor in this game. Bernal had a hit. So did Joy Trickster, and so did Liam Bowles. He was 1 for 2. 5 strikeouts on the Olympian side. So Carrasco Schroeder living up to his name there with all the strikeouts. Steamroller side, not a lot of offense indeed. Rocket, Pace, Hopkins, and Kai Best with the hits. A couple of walks, not a lot of strikeouts either. Kind of a pitcher's duel between Carrasco Schroeder and what turned out to be Blaze, and that's what we're going to look at right now. So Blaze gets the win, coming out of the bullpen for Finley Oldham, who got hit and was in extreme pain, and I'm hearing from the Olympian side that he may miss his next start. Hopefully it's just a contusion, but we'll keep you posted on that. Of course, Carrasco Schroeder with the loss, and it really sucks to get a loss with a 1.69 ERA and really pitch a good game, 4 strikeouts, but especially against this dangerous Olympian lineup. But that's how it panned out, and of course Mitchell Bree there with the save. Let's look at our top 3 players. Marty Hull, of course, 2 for 2, home run, RBI, and a run. Carrasco Schroeder gets the shout out. I mean, he pitched a heck of a game for the Steamrollers. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks. And then again, Blaze. Blaze pitched exceptionally well out of the bullpen. We'll have to see how that pitch count factors in, though. He pitched, I think, right around the 35 pitch mark and when he was pulled. Actually, might even been a little bit more. We'll have to see how that factors in to the next couple of games. But he pitched 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. So that's how that ends there, folks. Let's return to our season hub. Give you guys a preview of the next playoff game, which will be, of course, the Rampage versus Marauders. That'll be Colorado Buchanan and Brock Farley on the mound there for the Rampage and for the Marauders, respectively. So that should be a good game. Of course, Rampage they got second place in the Cheddar Division. Very, very last game of the season, so they got in by the skin of their teeth. They are a very, very good hitting team, but so are the Marauders. We'll say that Lila Quinto, Tucker Gentry, and Raina McLongthrob are just a great threesome there. Raina McLongthrob, especially, she was the batting champ, had the highest average, so we'll see how that pans out. That game will broadcast tomorrow night. So what is the date today? I don't even know the date. Today is the 17th, isn't it, folks? Yes, it is. So this game will broadcast the Rampage vs. Marauders, game number 1 of their series, tomorrow night, Friday, September 18th at 9 o'clock p.m. That's when we will see you. All right, folks. thank you so much for watching us. Cheese League Baseball, your first playoff game. And just to recap, Olympians win 1-0. Take care, everyone. We will see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, Rampage vs. Marauders. Take care. Bye.